It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition. This is for Wednesday, the 8th of December. I'm James Spann. Got a beautiful afternoon in progress. Warmer weather coming up will be close to record levels by Friday and then strong to severe storms as the weekend begins. A lot to talk about, so let's dive into it as we always do. We'll start with the upper air look across the country. Got troughing over the eastern states. That's nudged that front a little back to the south today, and a new surge of dry air has dropped in here. There's the visible satellite view. The sky is cleared over most of the state. Still some lingering clouds over South Alabama. Temperatures very seasonal, in the 50s. This afternoon, that's exactly where we should be based on seasonal averages. We'll be in the 30s early tomorrow morning. Colder pockets could see a freeze. Winter storm watches and warnings in effect for parts of Utah, Colorado, Wyoming. Winter storm watches out across parts of the Great Plains and the Corn Belt, as they're in the cold sector of this developing storm system that will affect Alabama as the weekend begins. Got a marginal risk of severe storms through tonight for a small part of North Florida and South Georgia. Tomorrow, maybe a rumble of thunder in spots across the southeastern states, but really not that much rain. And then the cold front comes into play on day 3, which is Friday. We have a risk of severe storms in the broad zone from near Houston and Lake Charles up to Little Rock, Memphis, Nashville, Louisville, Lexington, Indianapolis, and Cincinnati. And keep in mind, this outlook runs through 6 a.m. Saturday. And that slight risk, level 2 out of 5, kind of clips the northwestern corner of the state. There's a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5, as far east as Scottsboro and Tuscaloosa. And at the moment, there is no risk defined for day 4. That's after 6 a.m. Saturday, but I would imagine they'll be adding a marginal risk to that for much of the state when they update the graphics tonight. We'll talk more about the setup here in a minute. Here's the rain for the next 7 days, a lot for the western states. Around here, amounts between 1 and 2 inches for most of Alabama between now and Wednesday morning of next week. So model fans, let's go. Here's the GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 3. Got zonal flow here and a pretty dry air mass. We start to warm up. We'll be in the 60s. The sky partially sunny and mostly dry. I guess there could be a rogue shower somewhere late in the day, but most locations with dry conditions. Friday, the Gulf opens up. It's going to be warm, breezy. Highs in the mid-70s, near record levels for this time of the year. And there could be a few scattered showers and storms around during the day. This is the instability Friday afternoon at 5, and you can see the air becomes unstable west of I-65, so there might be a strong storm in spots Friday evening, but the better conditions for severe weather off to the west. This is the STP, the significant tornado parameter, valid Friday afternoon, showing better possibilities for that well off to the west. So let's go to Saturday. Deep surface low is way up in Canada with a trailing front. Typically in a configuration like that, we have a squall line, a long line of storms. This is the European model, pretty similar. And this is the instability off the European Saturday afternoon. Of course, at that point, the better chance of storms down in South Alabama, but really instability values seem to be fairly limited. So let's look at the timing. This is the lightning flash density product off the European, kind of gives you an idea where the storms would be. This is Saturday morning at 4 a.m. Saturday. Storms pushing into northwest Alabama. This is 9 o'clock Saturday morning. Storms around Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Gadsden, Anniston. And then by 1 o'clock, the storms are pushing into southeast Alabama. So it looks like the main window for the heavier storms will come from roughly 2 a.m. until noon for the northern half of the state, and then after noon for the southern half of the state. And with these storms, the main threat's going to be strong straight-line winds. As always, there could be a brief isolated tornado somewhere in the line. And hopefully, coming through early in the day, the instability value is limited. That will mitigate a big problem here, kind of like the system we had back on Monday. But as always, we'll watch it. The high Saturday will be in the 60s. Sunday, a big batch of dry air drops in here. Sunny, cooler. The high will be in the upper 50s. Monday, a sunny day. Low 60s. We're still dry Tuesday. And a week from today, this is Wednesday, December 15th. Got an upper high across the southeastern states. And once again, we're dry and mild. We'll go out 10 days. This is Saturday, December 18th, a week away from Christmas. Upper ridge over the Gulf of Mexico got an upper low near Los Angeles. And again, for us, evidence of a few showers north of here, but it sure looks like next week will be very, very quiet. Rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble for the next 15 days. The mean, about 2 inches. Temperatures roller coaster ride, 73 Friday. Down to 56 Sunday. Will be close to freezing Sunday and Monday morning, and then back up towards 70 by Thursday of next week. A lot of ups and downs here. And hot off the presses, the CPC outlook. This is for December 16th through the 22nd. Again, the upper ridge over the eastern states, a lot of red there. That means temperatures will be above average if this forecast verifies. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can, catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless. Hey, this is James Spann. I think one of the best parts of my job, getting to do weather programs in schools. During regular times, I'm in a school once or twice a day, teaching students, mostly in elementary schools, things about weather and science. It's a really great part of my job. In fact, if I wasn't a television meteorologist, I would be a third grade science teacher. But one thing I've noticed over the years, some children, not all, but some, develop a genuine fear, a phobia of weather, especially thunderstorms and tornadoes. To offset that, I commissioned a couple of creative members of my family to write a series of children's books about weather. And the first one is out. Benny and Chipper, Be Prepared, Not Scared. Your kids will absolutely love Benny the Bear and his best pal, Chipper the Beagle Dog. It's a really good read about thunderstorms and tornadoes and how it's okay to be a little afraid, but you don't have to be really afraid. As long as you're prepared, you understand them, you know what to do, and you take care of yourself. Information is very powerful, and that starts a process of kids overcoming that fear. And this book is a really good read for any elementary school student. My friend Ginger Z of ABC News in New York, the chief meteorologist there, wrote a foreword here. Jeremy Davis, an illustrator, really makes Benny and Chipper come to life. It's a great read, and your kids will love it. I would encourage you to get a copy, and we'll have future books with Benny and Chipper about things like thunderstorms and the science behind them, tornadoes, and hurricanes. So get your copy today. Right now it's available online at Spann Book, with 2 N's, spannbook.com. And you'll see some other cool stuff there as well. Benny and Chipper, Prepared Not Scared. Get your kids a copy today.